It's Thanksgiving, folks. And you know what? Here in the Dolphin Nation, we got a lot to be grateful for. We got to be grateful that they've got one of the best front offices in the NFL. Chris Greer, Reggie McKenzie, Marvin Allen have done such a phenomenal job of building this team and finding players all throughout to maintain that level of play as they head into this weekend. And who knows, man, looks like the playoffs are right around the corner. We got to be grateful that they hired a guy like Mike McDaniel, who has allowed the players to grow into themselves, to go out there and be themselves. And at the same time, it has paid dividends because players are excelling. The team is having the best year it has had since back in the 80s. This is the kind of offense that I haven't seen since the 80s and the very early 90s. This is the kind of quarterback play we haven't seen since, dare I say it, Dan Marino. So we are grateful for Mike McDaniel. And we got to be grateful that we finally have a franchise quarterback with the Miami Dolphins. After Dan Marino's departure, they've gone through a slew of quarterbacks. You know the names. I don't need to go through them, but none of them were franchise material. The only one is this one. And the way Tua has handled himself from day one shows you that he knows how to be a professional. He is mature beyond his years. He knows how to handle the tough times. I don't think he's going to have tougher times than what he's dealt with in 2 years and some of the stuff that went on this season. He is primed. He's ready. And he's your quarterback for years to come. So we got to be grateful that after Greasy, you were able to get Dan Marino in between the Woodstock era. And now, after Marino, we've gone through a couple of decades of some really, really mediocre play at that position. And to get the elite play, Tua is playing at an MVP level. All right. We'll see if he can challenge Pat Mahomes for that MVP title. He's going to have it. But I got to tell you, Dolphin Nation, they're 7-3 going into this weekend. They got a great shot at going 8-3 after beating the Texans on Sunday. Let's be grateful. We're having the kind of Dolphin season we haven't had in a long time. Happy Thanksgiving, Dolphin Nation.